Hello, everyone. I'm Julian Jacques, and I'm here with Marissa Jerome.
Hi, guys.
All right, Marissa, so my first question is, where are you from?
I'm from Boise, Idaho, in the United States, on the left side of the country. So, yeah.
What made you want to post videos on YouTube?
The first time that I posted a video on YouTube was for a local contest, and I was just like, oh, this contest looks fun, I'll do it. It was for a Katy Perry concert. And so I ended up posting a YouTube video, and I got some good responses from that. So I was like, oh, that's fun. And so I ended up just starting posting videos all the time, and now I have I think 12 videos up. So it's really exciting getting some good feedback. So I'm really excited.
How has life changed since you've been posting these videos?
How has life changed? Well, my life has definitely gotten a lot busier. I'm definitely having some really good feedback and getting a lot of really great kind of connections and everything like that. I've met some really awesome people through YouTube that I would never have met before, and getting collaborations put together and some exciting things like that. So it's definitely changed a lot for me because before I was just in Idaho singing, locally just around, and then as soon as I started putting up YouTube videos, I've met so many people all across the world, really. And it's just been really incredible. It's great. Working on some really, really great things right now, just trying to get everything put together, so hopefully soon we can go and meet with some record labels. So that's kind of the next step after we get this YouTube channel booming even more, and it's really exciting.
So, Marissa, who are your idols?
Who are my idols? I don't think that I necessarily have idols, you would say, but I definitely have people that I look up to. I definitely look up to Taylor Swift because I just think that she is a really good role model. She's very sweet, and I definitely look up to Taylor Swift a lot. She's probably the main music person. I also look up to Tim Tebow. He's definitely a cutie for sure, and he's awesome. He's a really great kind of role model just because he's not afraid to say, what he believes in and who he is. And for those of you who don't know, he is a football player, so on the NFL, and he's great.
Who are your favorite singers?
Favorite singers? I would definitely say I love Beyonce's voice. She has a great voice. I love Bruno Mars. His jazzy, funky style is amazing, so I love that about him. And I love John Mayer. I love him. So those are definitely probably my top singers right now.
All right, Marissa, so we have a caller on the line.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Marissa.
Hi, who is this?
Emily Carr.
Oh, nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for calling in.
I told you I would.
Yeah, it's great. So glad. So everything going good for you?
At the moment, yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, what's it like to have people messaging all the time asking what's your next songs and all the comments you get?
It is so great. I've met so many people, and it's really awesome. I've never had anything like this before. I've always been kind of like not necessarily like really like shy or anything. I'm not a shy person, but I've never been like in contact with this many people around the world, and so it's been really crazy, and it's so awesome just to know that people support you all over the world, and that it's really great. And I'm so happy to support other people too. Like YouTube's been really cool because when someone will be like, hey, will you check me out? I checked yours out and I love it. Then I'll go and check out theirs and I'll subscribe to them. So it's really something that's just, there's a lot of really kind people on YouTube, and it's great. I love it. I really, really, really love it. All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay, so we have another caller. Idaho, you're on the line.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Marissa. I don't know if you remember me, but this is Juliana Hart.
Hi, Juliana. How are you?
Good. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Yeah, it's definitely been a long time since I've seen you, too.
So it
How
sounds
are you?
like you've been pretty busy.
I have been very busy lately, yeah.
Okay, well, I have a question.
Okay.
The last time I saw you perform, you didn't look like you were nervous at all, although I'm sure you might have been. But how do you keep from getting so embarrassed on stage? I mean, I can't even sing a 3-line solo in front of my choir class without getting bright red.
Well, I think for me, it's just I've been doing it. I've been performing, since I was really little, and it's something that I've always really, really enjoyed. So, really, it's just kind of, I guess, over time, I've got less nervous all the time, but it's just something that I love. I still get the adrenaline rush, where it's like kind of butterflies in my tummy, but that's about it, It's awesome. I don't know. I love it. I have such a passion for it that I think that's probably why I don't get as nervous, but I do still get nervous, Even if I don't always look nervous, I do get a little bit nervous just before I go on, but it's really fun, and I love it, and it's awesome, so, yeah.
All right, thanks. Well, that helps a lot.
Yeah, you keep going in choir. Don't be too afraid, because as long as you're having a good time and doing it, then, doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks, because you're doing awesome. So, yeah, it's great to talk to you. Thank you for calling.
Thanks. Yeah, no problem. You'll have to talk to me again sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, so Northeast California, you're on the line.
Yo.
How are you?
I'm good, dude. We live right now?
What's your name?
This is Scott.
Scott, nice to meet you, Scott. Marissa.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing really good.
I told you I'd call in. I'm tweeting you on. I'm on Twitter for tweeting you, so thought I'd hit you up and give you a little shout out.
Thank you, man. That's awesome. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
How's Boise?
Boise's good. It's been kind of chilly, but not as cold as usual. Usually it snows a lot, so we've only had like one really big snow. So it's been good, and the snow is nice because we got our little fun day in the snow, and then it went back to being a little bit warmer. So that's good. But I'm definitely a California girl or beach girl, Hawaii girl, wherever it's warm. I love it. So.
Well,
nice to talk to you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, man. Talk
keep
to you
going
on
hard,
Twitter,
man.
I guess.
Just keep going hard and follow your dreams now.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
You too.
Sorry,
Whatever you have.
All right, so we have another caller on the line.
Hello. Hello. Good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Who is this?
My name is Renee. I'm from Missouri, and lately I've been tweeting you, and you tweeted me back, and I thought that is so awesome that you tweet your fans.
Oh, thank you so much. I love tweeting you, and I remember reading your messages, so that's awesome. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for calling in.
No problem. I just had one quick question.
Okay.
I was curious. What did you want to be when you were little, and is that something you still want to do now?
Well, when I was little, I pretty much wanted to be everything. I was like, one day I wanted to be like a dancer, and then the next day I'd want to be like a teacher. And I pretty much went through like the stage of wanting to be everything. But I remember when I was like 5, one of my biggest dreams was opening up a pizza parlor and like throwing up pizzas, because I'd seen that before, like when they throw up the dough, before they like cook it. I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I wish I could do that. And so I remember when I was really little, that was definitely a big dream of mine, but definitely don't have that dream anymore because I am so klutzy. I would like drop all the pizzas and everyone would be like, okay, we need to get this girl out of here because it would just be a mess. So no, that is definitely not my dream anymore. I definitely want to just keep on singing. That's my overall dream. And then I also act, so I would love to at some point be able to do some more acting.
Well, thanks so much for talking to me.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it, Renee.
Thank you for calling in.
All right. All right, bye, girl.
All right, so Idaho, you're on the line.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
I was calling about Marissa because I think I've seen her at. I live locally, and I know I've seen her in some plays and also at some music festivals here.
Really?
Yeah, and my
That's pretty
daughter
cool.
watches her YouTube videos, and so she turned me on to her.
That's pretty cool. How would you describe? What was the last play that you seen Marissa in?
It was a long time ago. It was
Fiddler on the Roof?
Yes, it was.
Okay, yeah. I was definitely in that one at Knock 'em Dead Dinner Theater, yeah.
Yeah, and I was listening to the other girl, and so you do acting as well as singing, huh?
Right. Yeah, I do.
And now you want to hone in, and you want to do both?
Yeah, I definitely want to do both. Right now, I'm focusing a lot more on singing, just because there's probably a few more opportunities in Idaho for singing right now. But yeah, definitely want to do both. Continue both of it.
Do you write any of your own music, or?
I do write my own music. I have some stuff that I haven't released anywhere or anything yet, and I'm always working on that stuff. I've recorded some of it, but none of it is like copywritten yet, so I haven't been able to put anything like out yet. And I'm still I figured out what direction I want to go with my music, but some of the songs that I've written haven't been in that direction. So I'm trying to write a lot of songs right now and trying to work with as many people as possible, and just get the sound that I really love, just so that I can, continue to have that kind of different, funky taste and style. So, yeah, definitely do, though. Hopefully I can share that with everybody soon.
Do you get nervous when you're on stage or anything, or does it just come natural to you?
I guess when I was younger I got a little bit more nervous, but now that I'm, like, older and as time's has gone on, oh my gosh, can't talk, I definitely have gotten less nervous. I think that it's something that I just love to do it. There's no place I'd rather be than doing it, and when I'm doing it, that's when I'm the happiest. And so, I think that just knowing that, and even though I can get nervous about, what are people going to think? Are they going to like it? Are they not going to like it? At the end of the day, it really comes down to that I really, really enjoy doing it, and I know that as long as I'm enjoying it, then, there's going to be haters, there's going to be lovers, so can't really, base my nerves, I guess, on that, and that's mostly what I would base them on when I was younger. So now that I'm kind of older and I've experienced that, everything's getting a lot easier, and I don't know, the passion's just big. Like, I have little nerves sometimes, but once I get on there, they just melt away, you could say.
Well, it sounds great, and it's so inspirational for other, kids that are younger just to follow your dream, because it seems like you're focused and like I said, my daughter's turned me onto your YouTube videos because you're, local, and it gives other kids hopes that if you, like the girl said before, if you dream, and if you work hard at it, anything worth having is working hard for, and it seems like you've really done that.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that if you're the hardest person working in your field, no matter what it is, and no matter who you are, and no matter where you come from, you can do it. I know you can do it, because people come from all over the place, and people of the most unexpected people rise to the top. So, no matter what it is, no matter what it is or who you are, you can totally do it. If that's your dream, then, go after it.
That's right. Keep the faith. You sound so positive, and you're so inspirational.
It's so funny.
A long way.
Yeah, it's so funny she says that. Like, when I was on YouTube, I actually ran into her channel and I just seen Marissa on the side, and I was like, oh, okay, well, she's singing Forget You. So I click on it, and I'm like, wow, she's actually really good,
She's
so
really
I click on
good.
her channel, and I look, and I'm like, wow, she actually is really good. And I knew, I know what it's like to, try to achieve so many things, And so that's why I wanted to do this, because I said I know what it's like to want to do something, and when you finally do accomplish it, you feel so proud of yourself, and not only are you proud of yourself, but so are the people that supported you your whole way through. And of course, like Marissa says, there are always people who won't support you, or some people who disagree with you, and I just think Marissa has a positive mind, and every time I talk to her, I always feel so happy that she's continuing to think positive about everything.
Well, you both sound like you're really pursuing your dreams, and you're working hard at it. So good things come to those that work hard. And Marissa, I wish you continued success. And as a local, I'll continue to follow you, and I'm sure my little 13-year-old will continue to follow you as well.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you guys for your support.
I'm so glad you're following your dreams, and that you've got your parents and siblings are doing what they like too. That it's nice to see good, wholesome families doing letting their kids follow their dreams and being there for them.
Yeah, definitely my parents are great, and my whole family. I'm very blessed, for sure.
You sound blessed, and you sound beautiful, too. Well, you continue, and we will continue to follow you. I know, like I said, my daughter will, so we'll continue to watch you rise to your success, and also to you, Julian.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys have a blessed evening.
Thank you.
You too.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Marissa, so we have a caller from Southwest British Columbia, I believe that is.
Wow, okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Marissa. It's Emily.
Hey! Hi, Emily. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just listening to your podcast.
You guys, I don't know if any of you guys realize this right now, but this is Emily Harder on the phone. She's also big YouTube. She's like way bigger than me on YouTube. She's amazing. She is this big YouTube girl too, and we're great friends. So yes,
Your best friend.
Thank you so much for calling. I love you.
Of course, I've been listening, and I'm just like laughing at you. I think you're like the cutest person alive.
Oh, thank you, Emily. Well, I kind of laugh at you a lot too. So
thank you.
It's all right. It's all right. We got each other.
All right, so hi, Emily. I'm Julian.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to
Emily,
meet you,
it's so
too.
good to talk to you. Oh, my gosh.
I know. Oh, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm definitely doing great now that I'm talking to you.
Well, it sounds like you're doing great. Everyone loves you. I'm so excited for you. Like, actually, oh, my gosh. Oh, you're going
Thank
so
you
far, Marissa.
so much. Emily, you stinking rock. Thank you so much. And I can only say thank you to you for, like, your mom has been so helpful to us. Like, since you do all the YouTube stuff, like your mom, and then getting us hooked up with the awesome guy, if he's listening in, Randy. Well, is everything going great for you? Still
yeah,
writing?
I'm actually doing a cover tomorrow.
Yay! Everybody watch Emily's cover tomorrow.
It's not going to be up tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Whenever it is, everybody make sure to watch it. Well, thank you so much for calling in, Emily. I love you, and you are the greatest. So.
Thanks, Emily, for calling in. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, love you too. All right.
All right, bye, Em.
Bye, Marissa. Bye, Julian.
Bye. Guest 16, you're on the line.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Marissa?
Who is this? Is
Noel.
this Noel? Noel, how are you?
Good.
Everybody, this is like one of my biggest, like, number one, like, friends and fan that I've met on the internet. Noelle is so awesome. She's from California, and she rocks. And everybody should like make sure to check her channel out because she rocks, and she is so sweet. She is awesome. You rock, Noelle.
Thank you. Well, I
You're
love
welcome.
your videos and all your singing.
Oh, thank you, Noelle. I really appreciate that. I love all your videos too. She does like mermaid videos where she has like a mermaid tail, and it is so cool. So everybody should check her out.
Oh, here's my mom. She wants to ask you a question.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Marissa. I just wanted to say thank you for being such a good role model for Noelle. She's 10 years old, and you're just a very good role model for kids. And I just had a question for you, too.
Yeah.
Aside from school and all the videos and all that, did you have any other hobbies besides that? Like, what else do you like?
Oh, my goodness. Yes, I have so many hobbies. I love playing tennis in my spare time. That's one of my big things. I'll be playing on my school's tennis team this year, so that is definitely something I totally enjoy. I love just hanging out with my friends and family, and I have a really awesome church that I go to, and really great people that are there, so I love just hanging out with them. They have tons of, fun little get-togethers and things like that, so I love being there, too. That is completely awesome. And goodness, what else do I like? I love shopping. That's definitely something that I love.
Okay, well, that's something that we all have in common. Okay.
Oh, good. When we all get together, we will definitely shop till we drop.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that that you think I'm a good role model for her, because that's definitely something that's really important, to me. And even though I'm not like huge on YouTube or anything like that, anybody that I can inspire or help out, I'm so happy to do that. So I'm really glad that you think that, and I've been very blessed to meet Noelle.
Okay, great. Keep up the great work, Marissa.
Thank you so much. All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Marissa?
Yeah?
Hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Hey, great podcast.
What?
Great podcast.
Yeah, this is my podcast. It's going good. Thanks for calling in, buddy. This kid is Zach, everybody, whoever is listening in, and he goes to my school. He's pretty nice.
Do you plan to go to, like, school after high school, or do you just plan to, like, go on to, like, singing and stuff?
Yeah, I definitely plan to go to college, for sure. That's definitely what I definitely want to do that. I'm kind of seeing how these next couple of years go, and we'll see. But I definitely at some point want to go to college, and I'll probably go to college in a couple of years down in California. So, that's where I'd like to go. But yeah, definitely gonna fit college in there somewhere, no matter what. So yes, thank you for calling in.
Oh yeah, it was fun. I will talk to you later.
All right, bye, Zach.
All right, so what are your goals in life?
I would definitely say no matter what I end up doing, or no matter like where I end up being, I just want to be a big goal of mine is just to be like a good person, and I'm a Christian and I really love God, and I just want like that to be able to like shine off of me no matter what. Like people are like, what's different about her, you know? And you can be like, well, you know, she's a Christian, and truly no matter what I end up doing, no matter where God takes me, my goal is just to follow where he wants me to go. And I would love to do singing, and I would love for that to happen for me. But if it doesn't, I know I'm going to be okay. And so really my personal goals for myself would definitely be just to continue singing, to get through high school, and just to be a happy and a good person. That's probably those are my main goals.
What is your favorite song?
Oh goodness, there are so many songs. I love so many songs. My favorite song changes like every day. Like I listen to that song like 20 times and I'm like, okay, done with this song, and then I go on to the next song. But I guess one of my favorite songs would be like Brown Eyed Girl, because my dad would always sing that to me because I have brown eyes and everything, and that's his favorite song. So I guess that's a song that I always it's always got some cool meaning to me when I hear it on the radio or hear it at a school dance or whatever it is. So I like that song, even though it's old. But favorite song really changes like every day. I'm hoping, though, that Maroon 5, I love them. I'm hoping they release some new stuff, because one of their new songs will probably be my favorite song for a while.
Idaho, you're on the line.
Hi, Marissa. It's Carl and Laura. We're just sitting here listening to you and wanted to let you know that we love you and are so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yep,
I really appreciate that.
You're a wonderful young woman.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
So wanted to call in and give you our support.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
All right, my dear. We'll sit and continue to listen to you, and you have great things in store ahead in your life. We know it.
Thank you so much, Laura. You guys have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Okay, so where have you performed before?
Well, I have performed a lot around Idaho and Boise. One of the cooler things I got to do a few years ago was at a local kind of venue type of thing, and it's called the Knitting Factory, and I got to perform there with some other kids. There was some other really super talented kids doing different things like dance and singing and acting and all types of stuff. So it was really cool. And that was at a venue where actually the Fright is going to be next month. So that was pretty cool. And then I also got to do a really cool performance where there were like 2,000 people there. And it was when the Dalai Lama came to Idaho. And it was really cool. There were so many people there, and it was just really neat to meet the Dalai Lama, and so that's definitely really been a cool experience and a cool performance that stood out to me. And not only that, but I also got to perform an original song, not that I had written, but that the group that I was singing with there was like 2 other girls with me singing. that they had written. So that was really cool. But those are probably my cooler performing experiences. Oh my gosh, and one more, sorry. But I got to perform in California at Universal City Walk, and down there I was just singing at this thing, and Taylor Lautner and Allison Stoner actually hosted it. And this was before Taylor Lautner was really big, so it was really crazy because I still thought he was cute. You know, he was in, like, Cheaper by the Dozen at that point and, like, Shark Boy and Lava Girl and that stuff. So that was really cool, and that's actually how I found I lived down in L.A. for, like, 6 months, and that's how I found a manager that I worked with for a while who was really great. So that was a really cool experience, too. But, yeah, I just love singing no matter where it is, no matter if it's for, like, 2 people or my parents, or if it's for a ton of people. I just love it.
My next question is, could you sing something for us right now? We completely understand that, you know, you're on a cell phone and, you know, it's not going to be as great, but we would still like to hear a song by you.
Yeah, I'll sing Forget You that everybody hears. That's heard on my YouTube. I'll sing a little snippet of that for you guys. Okay. I see you driving around town with the guy I love, and I'm like, forget you. I guess a change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget him too. I said if I was richer, I'd still be with ya. Ha! Ain't that a joke? And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with the forget you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, no, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox, and I'm more Atari, yeah. But the way you play your game ain't fair, no. I see the fear, yeah, that falls in love with you, oh. These are the background singers right now. I got some news for you. I really don't like you right now. I see you driving around town with the guy I love, and I'm like, forget you, yeah. I guess a change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Who you're on the line?
Hi, I'm Kelsey from Boise.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Oh, my gosh, it's so nice to meet you. I've been following all your videos and everything, and I'm just so excited that I actually get to meet you. So this is really exciting for me. So I saw your vlog, and I was just wondering, after the chocolate incident with your dog, Coco, if he's okay.
Yeah, Coco is definitely doing pretty good now. We have some really big issues with my dog Coco because we always end up feeding him the wrong thing. I fed him raisins and almost killed him a couple years ago, which was really bad.
Oh my gosh.
Who knew that raisins were bad for dogs? I didn't know that. So
I know, it's
whatever.
like a fruit.
I know, right? So okay, people think I'm dumb for that, but I just it's raisins. So that was definitely not good of me to feed the dogs raisins, but I learned after that not to do that. And then the chocolate incident was just somebody had left their chocolate out, and of course Coco got into it. So it's all good though now. He's doing good. He actually just had a blood test today because
oh
he's
my
gonna have to get teeth pulled out, which is gonna be sad, but it's gonna be good. He's gonna be a cute little dog, and he's gonna be the oldest living dog ever. I swear. He can never die. I love him too much.
Well, I definitely want to keep posted on that, so you should definitely make another vlog about him. And then I had another question, too.
Okay.
I was just wondering, you have so many videos on YouTube, but which one was your favorite to sing?
Oh, goodness gracious. Favorite to sing. They're all really fun. I've tried to make them kind of my own, but I would say I love Forget You. That's one of my favorite songs to sing. And then I really like Girl Put Your Records On. That one's a fun one too, because that one's just kind of laid back, but still has a little sass to it. Girl Put Your Records On.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites of yours too. I also really like your cover of Stereo Hearts, because I really liked what you did with the rap and how you really made it your own.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's so cool.
I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much. Well,
yeah.
I appreciate you calling.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's no problem.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
So how supportive are your friends?
My friends are really supportive. They're really supportive. We talked to Emily, who called in, and she's been really great and really helpful. Her whole family has been. Her mom definitely helped us out too, and she's been really supportive and helped me kind of get started on YouTube, because I really had no idea really what to do or anything like that except just put up a video. But she gave me some nice tips, and so she's been very helpful, very supportive. And I have another good friend named Mia who goes to my school, and she's very supportive. She loves to sing too, so it works out really well. And really all my friends are supportive. I'm really, really blessed to have them, so it's awesome.
So what are 3 things no one knows about you?
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, one thing I guess would be that I was born 2 months early, and I was only 3 pounds, 10 ounces when I was born, and so that was a big shock to my parents, and I had, no name for the first, month, or no, I guess it was, a week of my life. They just called me Baby Jerome because they, didn't have a name picked out for me yet. But, so that is definitely one of them. I was a shocker to my parents. I've always been kind of a shocker to my parents, though, so I guess that just kind of got them used to it. And then another thing, let's see. Well, 2 years ago, I was in this pie eating contest at my church, and it was berry pies, and I went against all these grown men, and they were like, who wants to be in this pie eating contest? And I was like, I do. So I went against 5 grown men, and I ended up getting 2nd place. And so that is something that I'm proud of. But the other thing is, and I was so close to 1st place, you have no idea. But the funny thing about that is, ever since then, I haven't eaten another berry pie, eaten anything close to a berry pie. I just can't even stand food. I love berries, fresh berries, they're delicious, but berry pie, keep it away. And then one more thing is I went to Africa, which was really cool. I got to go to Kenya with my my youth group at my church, and we got to do a lot of really cool stuff there, just working with some orphanages and helping. We built this church, and we built it out of this mud, and it was so cool getting to do that and getting to experience that and their culture, and just, really being humbled by it, because we have so much here that, it's crazy. So that was definitely something that was really cool, and something that kind of defines me now, just because it was a big thing in my life. So that's probably 3 interesting facts about me.
What was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
I have an embarrassing moment every day. So I guess it's kind of a tie between 2 embarrassing things. One time, I was in this play. I was 11 years old, and when you're 11, you think you're really cool because you're in 6th grade, the top of the
middle school,
top of the school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody's like that, but I was like that. I was like, ooh, I'm finally in 6th grade, and I was in this play, and we were doing this big spider song. It was kind of a weird play, but we were doing this spider song, and there were 12 of us in this circle, and this play was going on. It was live, and we had an audience and everything. And so I got up, all these people had solos, and I got up for my solo, and I was acting all spidery since we were being spiders in the scene. And I was moving all my arms and just trying to really, there's this really cute boy behind me, and I was like, gonna show off for him. And so I got up there, and I started doing all these spider moves, and I was trying to be all, good, which so dumb. Why would I ever do this? But I did, and it was the end of my solo, and I did this big swing back and with my hand, this big twirl thing with my hand, trying to be, all spidery and cool. And I whacked him in the face, so hard, and he had a black eye. And he fell to the ground, and his solo was up next, and so he was late for his solo after that, and this was a live show. It's on tape, and it's so embarrassing. So that's probably one of the more embarrassing things because ever since then he hasn't, like, talked to me. And so that pretty much, like, ruined that whole situation with him. But that's one of the more embarrassing things. And then the other thing that's kind of embarrassing was, like, when I was 8 or, like, 9, I didn't really have the best common sense. And so we were in this, like, sports store, and I was an ice skater back then, if you can believe it or not, which lasted for, like, a year because I was so bad at it. And, like, I couldn't even barely stand on the skates. But I was trying on these ice skates in this sports store, and one of my good friends back then, Lindsay, was there with me, and she was like, hey, look at these treadmills. And I was like, oh, my gosh, that's so cool. And she's like, want to race and see who can go the fastest? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I just tightened, like, my ice skates just to where they were, like, perfect, and I didn't want to, like, take them off. You know, it takes a long time to untie the whole ice skates and whatever, and like I said, I had very little common sense. So I, like, got up on this treadmill in ice skates, and my friend's on there, and we're, like, racing, and we got it up to the speed, like, the highest speed, which is, like, 10 on there, and, like, we got going so fast that, like, I fell down, and I was, like, on my knees, like, trying to, like, run basically with my knees, like, just, and my hands were, like, trying to grab, like, I looked like a dog, kind of like a really freaky dog. And finally, like, I'm on the ground, and I'm just, like, there, and I'm trying to, like, hold on to something, and I just, like, flew off the back, like, way into this, like, machine. And this guy comes up to my mom right after that, and he's like, could you please keep your children, like, on a leash or something? He said something crazy like that, and it was so embarrassing. But, you know, yeah, I've gained some common sense since then. Don't worry. I definitely, I just leave the ice skates, like, out of the picture now. I don't even ice skate because I have a hard enough time, like, walking and not falling, so, like, on ice skates, it's, like, 30 times worse.
When did you start singing?
I started singing when I was around 4 or 5. My mom and my grandma are really musical. My grandma's, like, a crazy, amazing pianist where she can hear something and then just go and play it immediately on the piano without, you know, having to, like, spend any time or have to, like, write down the notes. She can just go and play it. So she's so talented, and my mom's a really good piano player too, and majored in it in college. So that was always something really big in their life, music and such. So my grandma used to teach at a church a school in Oregon, and she taught a choir class or whatever. And I would go up and visit her when I was little, and I would always beg her to let me sing with the choir, because I thought the high school kids were so cool, and I was like 4 or 5, and I loved singing. Like, I mean, it wasn't, like, super important to me then, but I loved doing it. Mm-hmm. And so I would beg her, and finally she let me. She's like, all right, you can do it. So I got to go up there and sing with the choir kids, and I loved it. And every time after that, like, every time I'd go visit her, I'd always ask her if I could do that. And then finally she let me perform with them at a choir concert, which was, like, the greatest moment of my life when I was little, because I was so excited about that. And then after that, she let me do a solo in their next choir concert, like, I don't even know, like, in the middle of it or something like that. And I totally loved that. And so ever since then, I've just been, like, hooked on singing. And my mom and my grandma have been very helpful in just helping me with all my singing, and I mean, they've been really great. So, yeah, it's definitely started when I was really little, but just a continued process. My love for it has grown ever since then.
Now, do you get nervous when you make your YouTube videos?
Not really, because I just do those at my house. What I do is, a lot of people ask me how I make my YouTube videos, and so here's what I do. I record in a studio first. I just bring in my tape or my CD, and then I just record it there. No auto-tune is used, nothing like that. I just record there because my video camera has, like, really bad sound quality, and we figured if we're going to do videos, like, trying to get my singing out there and whatever, like, why not try and get it to the best we can? So we would record those there, and then my dad just videos me, and we make a different background for each video, because that's really fun, and it's definitely made my dad and I closer, because we really enjoy doing that, and he helps me out so much. So that's how I do those. We just video them, and then I actually mix the CD and the video together, and we got our video there. But I am, just so everybody knows, I'm going to be doing some live videos because I've had a lot of requests for live videos, or a lot of people have said, oh, you use auto-tune, but I've never used auto-tune before. I didn't even know what auto-tune was before I started doing YouTube videos, and people would, like, comment saying I used it. So I don't use any, and I don't plan on using any, and then but I will be doing some live ones just so that everybody can, know that I'm not like a faker. I don't, none of that. But I'm excited to do live ones so people can just, know for a fact it's me. So
yeah. What are your upcoming plans?
Upcoming plans, I would just say I'm focusing on getting YouTube videos up, some more YouTube videos up right now, and just kind of trying to build my channel, make more friends all around the world with it, because that's been one of the really cool things about YouTube. I'm working with a cool guy kind of right now who is in Australia, and he's just been kind of helping me out. So we have some stuff kind of we're working on. Nothing is official yet, so I thought some more of it would be official by now, but we can't really say that much about anything that's going on besides that. But right now, mainly, the main thing we're working on is just the YouTube videos, and I'm working on getting original songs down, and I'm working on getting my guitar skills up, so I'll be having some YouTube videos with guitar playing in them soon, and hopefully a video up with me playing the piano in a next video that I'm hoping to do. So just kind of mainly working on my YouTube videos, and anything that happens with that, just opportunities and that type of thing that arise, I'll definitely be doing those, and working on some collaborations, and just strengthening all my skills. I'm working on getting in really good cardiovascular shape so that when, if I ever got the opportunity to be able to perform and sing, like at a concert or something, that I would be in good shape for that. So just kind of preparing myself and getting everything ready so that if an opportunity, a really big opportunity comes up, that I'm ready to take it. But that's probably where I'm going with music right now. It's just working on getting all that together, and then also just working on getting done with high school. Just getting done with all my classes and just taking that next step. So it will be nice, though, to be done. I mean, seriously, I'll be like, woo! It's going to be like a big, big, big party. But just to clear that up, not a bad party, just so everybody knows. I'm not, like, into all that bad stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A fun party.
So someone wants to know if you like Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi? Yes, I do. I do like Bon Jovi.
It's so funny. Like, where I live, we have an organization. It's called the Heart of Camden, and they rehab houses, and like they do a lot of like work for the city of Camden, and it's in New Jersey. And Bon Jovi, he has a foundation. It's the Joe Bon Jovi Soul Foundation, and they actually give a lot of money to like cities and like different organizations that like that are going to use the money well, and he actually received a award from the Heart of Camden, and Helene Pearson, who's the executive director of the Heart of Camden, is actually my godmom. And she awarded him this award, and like he had like his own the Heart of Camden had their own gala and everything, so it was pretty cool, That
is awesome.
So I just wanted to throw it out there. So I think everyone should check out the Heart of Camden. It's theheartofcamden.org. Theheartofcamden.org is like the best organization out there. It's such a good cause, and I love everyone at the Heart of Camden, every single person there. They are so supportive, and I would like to give a special shout-out to Helene Pearson. There we go.
Right.
There's my shout-out.
There we
go. All right, so that's all I have. But before we go, I want to hear you sing Stereo Hearts.
Stereo Hearts. Okay. Oh, my goodness. I haven't sung this song in forever. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, oh, oh. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Sing along to my stereo. If I was just another dusty record on a shelf, would you blow me off and play like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, could you manage that? Like Rita, well, check it in, say I can handle that. And furthermore, I apologize for skipping tracks. It's just the last boy that played me left a couple cracks. I used to, now I'm over that. 'Cause holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hand. Just keep it stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. You know my heart's a stereo that only plays for you. My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, oh. Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Just sing along to my stereo.
All right, Marissa, so that's all I have. Thanks for doing this podcast, and I'm looking forward to our Where Are They Now podcast coming up soon.
All right, man. Thank you so much, everybody, for calling in, listening, watching, whatever you guys are doing. Thank you so much. I appreciate your guys' support, like, beyond, like, everything. So thank you guys so much, and just keep listening for more exciting stuff.
All right.
Bye, guys.